To the latest in Ukraine now, some 2,000 Ukrainian fighters in Mariupol are still putting up resistance from inside the city's pulverized steel plant.
Now, since the beginning of the invasion in February, Russia has been fighting to capture the strategic port city. And as the battle continues, there is speculation that Russian President Vladimir Putin wants to present the Russian people with a triumph in time for Victory Day on Monday. And on that, let's bring in CTV's Omar Sachedina right now on the ground in Kyiv. Omar, before we get to more on the battles, etc., let's talk about Canada. Canadians have now announced we'll be investigating sexual violence by Russian troops in Ukraine. What's the Canadian commitment here?
Yeah, that announcement coming from the Foreign Affairs Minister, but I just want to get to some breaking news right off the top. We are getting word that during an evacuation attempt at that steel factory in Azovstal, we are getting word that there was a Ukrainian fighter who was killed during an evacuation attempt. So it just gives you a sense of how delicate and how precarious this operation continues to be. At the same time, we heard from a Ukrainian official earlier today who said that there had been more successful evacuations from that steel plant and that steel factory, even as hundreds of Ukrainian soldiers remain holed up inside, and they're taking a very defined stand. They refuse to leave. But back to your question about the Canadian commitment, the Foreign Affairs Minister has made that commitment. We also know in Bucha, where there was just a horrific massacre, and hundreds of people were just slaughtered and put into a mass grave. The Ukrainians and the United Nations have identified at least 10 Russian soldiers for war crimes that they're investigating. So there are multiple investigations going on. We know that there's also an investigation going on from the International Criminal Court. But, you know, if you ask average people on the street, they are seeing this as a positive step, but top of mind is for this war to stop and for the slaughter to stop as well.
Okay, and Omar, Amnesty International says it is proof of extensive war crimes committed by the Russian military around Ukraine's capital, Kyiv, where you are.
Yeah, and you know, and this is in keeping with what various other NGOs are saying, that there is evidence of war crimes, and that's precisely why the International Criminal Court is investigating this, and this will be part of the material that they will be gathering over the next little while to be able to make a case that will be brought to the highest levels. And certainly the fact that a top organization, a top humanitarian organization, an NGO such as Amnesty International is also claiming the same. It shows you that now there are multiple and successive operations and groups that are saying the same thing. But certainly this comes as no surprise. But the fact that Amnesty International is saying this gives more credence to the theory that Russia is committing war crimes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for the latest. That is CTV's Omar Sachedina live in Kyiv again for us this morning. Appreciate the reporting as always, Omar.
Thank you.
Thank you.